What's up, YouTube? It's Eric, a Lions fan. I appreciate you checking out this video. It's about 8:55, going on 9 in the morning here on Saturday. Just got up, threw something on here, figured I'd come down and make a video. I'm going to take a shower here real quick and got to run some errands today. Got my Michigan football coffee cup out here, having some coffee this morning. Figured I'd do a BS series. I can't remember what BS this is. It's just going to be kind of a normal rambling style video. Couple things. First thing I want to talk about is my channel. I think the channel is going really well. Although I went down 13 subscribers in a day. I don't really understand why that happened. I don't know if some algorithm ran and it took out some accounts that either were inactive or whatever the case may be, or if they were closed and they were still hooked to my channel. I don't necessarily know, nor do I really care. I just found it a little odd that 13 subscribers in a day would just, at the low number of subscribers that I have, just kind of went away. Now, I had a comment that said, hey, you're doing really well. You were at 100, now you're down to 88. I don't really necessarily know why that happened, and really, I don't really care. I just do this as a hobby. It doesn't matter how many subscribers I get. I was figuring I was going to be right around 100 subscribers anyway, being that I talk about beer reviews, the Michigan sports scene, kind of that. I wasn't figuring I was going to get very high. So, really, any subscribers that I get past 100 is just a perk, I'll admit, just a perk. Like I said, I don't really know why it happened. I don't know if some algorithm ran or whatever. But anyway, a couple of other things. I'm going to start coming back to my American Adjunct lagers, at least for a little bit, until I can get back into the craft beer. I seem to have wavered away from that a little bit. And I apologize for that. I said that once before, but I am going to stick to my guns this time and say, hey, start doing American lagers. I think I got 12 in my fridge, 12 different beers in my fridge that I want to try before I start getting back into that. And I started to kind of get back into that on that Bud Light Platinum video. I just think that's what you subscribers you want to watch. I seem to get more views on those type of beers than I do on the craft beer style. So I'm trying to look at the analytics of my videos here and try to see which way to steer towards. And if you guys want me to review a beer that you think I can get here in Michigan, put it down in the comments. I'll try to review those beers for you. And I have one request, just one, excuse me, to review Schlitz. I haven't been able to find that yet, although I haven't ventured out past the Mason, Eaton Rapids, Lansing area yet. So, but I am looking for that beer. So if I come across it, I will find it. I'm only going to buy one of the, probably they come in 24-ounce cans. I'm probably going to get that and not a 12-pack, only because if I don't like the beer, I can just drain it out instead of paying a bunch of money to have a 12-pack or even a 6-pack. So, weight loss has been going pretty well, although I've kind of plateaued right now. I'm at 268 right now, and I first started out, which was last year, I started out pretty close to 300 pounds. Last I knew what I weighed was 292 pounds. And I've kind of steadily plucked away at that. I'm starting to go back to the gym again, at least on a more regular basis. And I'm starting to drink more water and less pop and other crap, really, that I've been drinking to try to start the weight loss again. So I've been pretty pleased with the results I've had so far, although I thought at this point last year, I thought I'm going to be down 60, 80 pounds. I've only lost 30. So, and I'll admit I haven't been really, I haven't been going to the gym regularly, and I haven't been really, I'll admit I haven't really been feeling it. So, and I know you got to do that to see any significant weight loss. And my diet hasn't really been that great either. So, and the last thing I want to talk about is the killings all over the world. I just have my personal opinion on it. I watched Dr. Dave, the beer professor. He kind of summed it up pretty well. If you're in an area and you see some shady things going on, you think it might escalate, just get the hell out of there. Your life's more important than getting some video that's going to be viral on YouTube. Some people don't seem to understand that. I understand why the African American community is fed up and pissed off with the cops, because the cops seem to think that, and I don't know really how to put this, but I'm going to be blunt about it. They probably come up to black men and instantly think they're guilty of something. And even I see it when I get pulled over. I get that same sensation. They think that something's going to happen. They think that I'm guilty of something, whatever that case is. I feel it too. I do. But to retaliate against others by the use of violence and guns is really not the way to go about this. I don't know what the right way to go about this is, but to me, when I see that on this television back here, I just kind of dismiss what you guys are after, because you're shooting everybody. I mean, come on. To me, the shooting people has to stop. I don't care if it's a racial thing, if it's a hate crime, if somebody's has a mental disorder, or whatever the case may be. Whatever you're thinking and feeling, killing somebody is not the answer, and it never will be the answer. Notice I didn't blame guns. This is just my own personal opinion. There's been lots of gun legislation gone through this country, and none of it seems to work because they haven't addressed the core problem. They haven't addressed people. And my big thing is, kind of going along with this, is we as a nation have not addressed mental health. Whether somebody goes off and shoots somebody, they usually think, boom, right there, a mental health issue, which isn't all necessarily true, but I think that's a lot of the problem. At least here in Michigan, I don't know about it within the rest of the country, but mental health has been extremely underfunded, if not eliminated probably in some states, where mental health just isn't. It's better to, instead of putting somebody in a mental health institution, it's better off to put them in a jail cell, because it's cheaper to put somebody in a jail cell than it is to put them in a mental health facility. But then they never get the correct they never get the correct health and the correct correction or treatment that they need to help them kind of cope with it if it ever comes up and crops up again. It's easier to say, all right, you're going to be arrested, boom, we're going to throw you in a prison cell for X amount of years and hope that that system, the correction facility system, gets you back on the right track, which it never does. I'm sure you guys probably have most people have the same opinion to me, and it's never going to do it. They're just going to go right back out and do what they get, and there's going to be just a big old circle. They're going to come right back in, because it's incarcerated. If you've ever seen Shawshank Redemption, all those guys that have been in there 30, 40, 50 years in a jail cell, and then it's time to get them out, they don't know what to do, because they haven't been reintroduced back into society for that long, so they feel like an outcast. So anyway, just my thoughts, my opinions, whatnot on my channel, and on my weight loss and the killings that have been going on. And it's not it is somewhat of a very religion issue, but that is something that I don't even want to touch. I believe it has something to do with it, obviously, but I'm not even going to touch that. I'm just going to leave that alone and let's just push it off. Anyway, guys, this is my simple rambling video. I kind of wanted to put something out here. I'm trying to diversify my channel a little bit. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you agree or disagree with anything that I've said? I'll try to conversate with you guys, although I'm not going to get in a big pissing match, because that too doesn't solve anything. It just makes the other people more standoffish. So anyway, do a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys think. And as always, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces.